everybody, it's Zero Gear Plus, and after seeing about 4 videos on the subject, I finally decided to get around to what I need to do about being tagged. A couple days ago, Super Mega Kid Icarus tagged me in a YouTube quiz video, and it's kind of like this big chain letter that just to kind of like get people's information on like Let's Playing and what they want to, where they want to go with their Let's Playing and just all this kind of stuff. So we got 9 questions here. I'm going to do them in succession. We're going to rattle these off. Boom, boom, boom. Ready? Okay, number 1. What is your favorite part about making YouTube videos? Forgive me if you see me looking at my computer screen. I got a little bit of a cheat sheet right here just because I can't memorize questions like some people. My favorite part about making YouTube videos, it's kind of a mix of everything. And it's like, some of it is like deal with it now, and some of it's deal with it later. I love the recording process. I like sitting here at my computer or at my TV or whatever and playing a game for other people. Then the third part of it is a lot of people don't like editing. I do like editing. I like editing a lot because it gives me a chance to add things that maybe I didn't think about, be it an annotation or a picture or a video clip or a call-out sound or whatever. You know, something that kind of fit the mood that maybe I didn't think of while I was recording or maybe thought about, but you know, you can't add anything in while you're recording. It has to go editing in post. Why did you start YouTube? Who inspired you to make videos? I'm going to categorize this as one question. My inspiration is my main inspiration. I have a couple now, but my main inspiration, the original inspiration, is H.C. Bailey. Because one day in 2007, not 2007, oh my god, in 2009, I was looking for video game music, and I'm just like, okay, I gotta find some music like now, because I'm just looking for video game music, like a game I haven't played in a long time. I think it was Chrono Trigger, and I'm like Chrono Trigger music, and then it pulls up Let's Play Chrono Trigger. I'm like, this looks interesting. So I clicked on it, and the first thing I hear is, hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. And I'm like, this is the best thing ever. So I watched it from start to finish. I watched like all of it. It was like a 70 episode series. I watched it all in like 3 days. So yeah, that's how I got into, that's how I started. Name 3 of your best YouTube friends. This one's hard because I only really have 2 best YouTube friends. Now I have a lot of YouTube friends, don't get me wrong. Everybody that's subscribed to me, everybody I met on LPC, we go to SyncTube with, we talk to over between ZoomZyke and Hatter and Gamer streams. Yes, I have actually been watching Skype. Just because I haven't been commenting in ZoomZyke's stuff doesn't mean that I'm not there. I only have 2 best YouTube friends though. One of them, if it's not obvious, the one Megman. I know we make fun of each other. Well, I make fun of him all the time, but I can only get away with that because I've known him for years. We're best friends in real life. So he's one, and SwiftProd is number 2. I've known Swift for quite a few years now. So if you're watching this, I can't believe it's been a few years now. We met, how did we meet, Swift? Post in the comments what the actual is, but I'm going to go ahead and assume something, and just going to go on faith that this is how it happened. Swift and I met through both of us playing, what was it, Ocarina of Time at the same time. We haven't talked in a long time. I see him at streams, so don't think I'm not thinking about you, bud. It's just, we don't talk anymore. Now I'm going to stop this category here because I can't give you guys a third. I don't have a third. I don't want to be like the guy that weasels out of a question. I just don't have a legit third. Number 4, if you could change one thing about your channel, what would it be? One thing I could change about my channel, I don't really have any complaints at the moment. If there were a thing I could change about my channel, I do want to get rid of a bunch of really old stuff. Like, this is something I have the authority and ability to do, and I might just do it someday. I want to like wipe this channel of really, really old stuff that just is no longer important. So that's one thing that I would change, and it's really just a quick cleaning venture. Number 5, what's your favorite game that I've done? LP'd if a Let's Player, reviewed if a game viewer. Well, I'm a little bit of both, actually, so I'm gonna break this off. This is a spot decision. I'm doing this right now. I'm gonna do one for both. I'm gonna do my favorite game that I've Let's Played as well as reviewed. So my favorite game that I've done on this channel, I'm not going between favorite game, because I love Final Fantasy IV that I'm doing right now. It's like one of my favorite games of all time, but it's not my best work. Honestly, I think my best work on this channel is Mega Man 2. Seriously, guys, not that I'm like dying for YouTube views, but like, if you haven't, check out my Final Fantasy. Check out my Mega Man 2 Let's Play. It's like, I think it's some of my best stuff. It is my best playlist to date, and I don't know why. Just the stars aligned and something clicked and a bunch of things didn't happen, so it just came out better than the rest. My favorite game that I've reviewed is Majora's Mask, for the obvious. It is the best Zelda game of all time. Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate mail from this. Some people say, like, Hammer and Gamer, not that I'm saying your decision is bad, but I don't see how Twilight Princess really kind of makes the cut. I mean, like, I'm not saying it's a bad game, but it's personally, I don't even find it on the map. But, like, I know a lot of people are going to, like, argue with me, Ocarina of Time, or A Link to the Past, and A Link to the Past is good. Don't get me wrong, Ocarina of Time is A Link to the Past in 3D. So I'm gonna argue to the ends of the earth on Ocarina of Time versus Majora's Mask. A Link to the Past versus Majora's Mask. A Link to the Past might win, but I'm gonna go with Majora's Mask because it's just more suited and intended for an older audience. So that's those. That's number 5. Number 6. If you could be in a Skype call with any one YouTuber, who would it be? Markiplier. I hate saying this, but he's like PewDiePie, but he's good. I hate PewDiePie. Don't get me wrong. I hate him as much as the next Let's Player does, because he gets millions of views and millions of subscribers a day for being stupid. There's an algorithm to this. Felix sees something, he screams at the top of his lungs, and then he tries to make friends with it. Mark sees something, screams at the top of its lungs, flips it off, and runs away. That is normal. What is the biggest achievement you have made on your channel? Well, 3 years of Let's Playing has passed me by. I'm working on just starting into my 4th year. 3 solid years on this channel. Wow, it's been a really long time, and we've come a really long way. Both with just advancement and, you know, adaptation of how my commentary goes, my video quality, just all this stuff. And just, yeah, everything is like so good now, it's ridiculous. And that in itself is an achievement, the adaptation to the times. Being able to get better in just achievement, that is an achievement in itself. Just getting better, being stronger, being more witty, being off the cuff. I'm afraid there's only so far I can go. Like, there's definitely going to be a plateau, maybe even a peak point. But I don't think I'm there yet. I think I can get way better, so here's hoping for that. Number 8. What collab channel would you like to join if invited? Number 9. What's your YouTube goal for this year of 2014? My YouTube goal. I want to break 100 subscribers. I've been at this for 3 years. I've been seeing a bunch of videos. Now, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. The people that have 100 plus subscribers, 200 plus, maybe even 300 plus on LPC and, you know, stuff like that, they deserve what they have. I'm not saying, oh, I'm better than them, so why don't I have more? That's not where I'm going with this. They very much so deserve the subscriber count that they have. But I'm seeing like Hat Wearing Gamer and DKS3A You guys recently posted, oh, this is my second year on YouTube and I can't believe I'm still going and all of this, and I'm like, I am envious of both of you because I've been at this for a year longer and have not as much to show for it. So that's really my only goal, because I'm gonna make this freaking happen. Somehow, I don't know how yet, but it's gonna happen, so don't worry about it. It's happening soon. Maybe you guys are gonna help me. I don't know, tell your family, your friends, do something. Do something you think would help the cause. How long has this video been going? Oh my god, 20 plus minutes. Great. This is gonna be a field day to edit. So that's it for the YouTube quiz. So, now comes the time where I get to tag some people. There's a problem with this. All the people that I could potentially tag have already done this. And I would know because I've watched all of them. However, there's one that has not yet been tagged. So, the one Megman, I'm calling you out. You have been tagged. So, I have to edit this, so this is Zero Plus signing off, and I will see you guys later!